G'day mate, and welcome back to Capital Industry with me, Jilly. In our last episode, we managed to upgrade our electronics 3 to make sure they're being produced a little bit faster. At the same time, we managed to shove them completely out of the way so we had enough room so we could start looking at both titanium and also aluminium in the not too distant future. But I have one more obstacle away, one giant obstacle away, and that is the iron mine. The iron mine that will not die. So today's episode, we're going to be ripping out the last of that iron mine. We're going to be ripping it out and then hopefully filling it in as fast as possible so I can use that area so we can start getting a little bit further into the game. Also, at the same time, there's a couple of things that I've been leaving, should have been doing something about, that we've sort of left a little bit too long, so I need to go fix those up. Also, today, we should be getting Mr. Shippy's final upgrades, which means we can go clear the last of the pirates off the island. So what I need to do is I need to ask you, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like so the weather does clear up. If you didn't enjoy the video, didn't think it was worth your like, then that lightning and thunder is definitely your fault. All right, so first thing I want to do is I want to have another house. Cool. Can I get that house upgraded, please? So we have some more people, and I need to talk about this nuclear reactor. So each bar of the nuclear reactor represents 2 of the power generators. So this reactor is running at full speed. That means it's doing 120 megawatts worth of power. This one is only running at 1 bar, so it's doing 30 megawatts worth of power. If we're doing 150 roughly, then that would be fine. As we're doing 180, I am at the point where I need to turn that up to there, which leads to a small problem. With everything paused, that means that reactor is going to overheat sooner or later. But as soon as I build up a little bit of steam buffer, I should be able to turn on YouTube, and therefore have plenty of power in the shaft. Yep, turn on you, and then I should be able to turn on that whole line. Cool. That should make sure that we have enough steam in the line. That should be able to run this reactor a whole lot faster. That should cover our power problems, and that means I should be able to move on with the next project. All right, next project is, you're an idiot. Cool. You're also an idiot. One of them was Levi Smith. Congratulations, you got yourself stuck, and I need to move on to our next problem. Our next problem is a couple of them. I need to upgrade Mr. Shippy. That's an easy problem to fix. We just need to give him bigger and better guns with more bigger and better guns. You need a crew of how much now? 130. And I have 165. Cool. Can I get another house upgraded? All right. So eventually, once you're upgraded, we should have enough crew that we can go out and kill some pirates. Next thing I need to go work on is, it's our food processor. Our food processor has too much canola. Now, too much canola is fine because it does have a way for us to burn off. But I don't tend to burn things in the food processor without doing something with them. You know, sure, there's a whole lot of things we burn off back here, but I do something with them. But as for this currently, we're burning off for the sake of burning off just so things don't back up. I would like to improve that, and to do that, I'm going to jump in my blueprints. I'm going to grab from update 3. Well, technically, it's the exact same blueprint for update 2. I'm going to grab biodiesel. Biodiesel, I want to slam in right here. And I only need half of this because this is a moderate-sized food build, not an extreme-sized food build. And I want to turn our spare cooking oil with a little bit of ethanol into diesel. And as this is set up to take all the cooking oil to the left, fill up the tank, and then any excess pops through these pipes. That means I can get that built, please. And then I can take this and actually... Okay, I'm going to put this here and then rip that section off. I want that. Cool. And then put this here in case I do need to increase the build. I doubt it, but you know, it's probably better to be safe than sorry. All right. Can I get that turned on? And can I get that turned on? All right. You are going to burn 30 cooking oil. As we only make 12 and 12 being 24, that should be plenty. And that cooking oil comes through and goes into this balance. After it goes through this balance, that goes into this fuel station. I don't need you to be filled up. So it goes in this fuel station, and therefore we can use that diesel locally. On top of that, it goes into this tank. This tank is set to be emptied, and if all else fails, well, we make sure we definitely have a way to get rid of all the leftover diesel. You only produce 54, so in my case, I don't need quite this much running. And then I want to take this diesel and I want to do something with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to EB pipe, and I'm going to bring that through to here and then over to here. And then I want to put a cut in here And can I get all that built? And can I go fluids? Can I go pipe balancer? Can I raise that up? Can I plug that in? And can I make that the priority in? So if I have any biodiesel, well, we're going to shove that in the pipe, and then we're going to use that to feed anything downstream. It's just something I do to make sure that we're not wasting products. We're actually doing something with every single bit of the food build. And then I need to solve the next problem. The next problem is down here. One, I have a lot of iron. Can I have you go there? Can I have you get built? Can I have you allow import? Can I have you be paused? Can I have you turn that off? Can I have you be unpaused? So any iron can flow forward, and you're going to instantly get filled. All right. Next problem I have is compost. This little bucket is full. This little bucket is full because they cannot take the compost and take it over and get rid of it properly. Now, I do have rock up here already. Rock is, of course, used to make the hydrogen fluoride, so you can brush your teeth with them, or you can have a nap, or you can have a nap with some anesthetics. So I have rock here, which means I can take my rock, I can take my compost, I can merge the two together, and I can make myself a whole pile of glorious dirt. But rather than building up here, I'm going to be sort of lazy, and I'm going to come back to down here. Because down here, I already have one that's doing compost into dirt, but my problem is I'm sort of maxed the system out. I cannot make this run any faster, and in our case here, I already have gravel on site. Gravel's the other ingredient I need to mix with the compost to make some dirt. We are making 144, and then I'm using 24, plus I'm using another 12 to make the manufactured sand, which comes from gravel, and then I'm using another 48, and then I have 60 left over. That 60 left over, I can do something with. What I'm actually doing with it is I have been, up until now, putting it in a giant bucket so we can use that gravel to build train tracks. But I'm not actively building train tracks right now, so I'm going to put that up. Go away, please. Can I put that into there? And then can I have you output your dirt onto that dirt belt? Okay, so all I need to do is I need compost over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a U-shaped lift here, which is going to go height 1, height 2. Yes. Can I have that belt go much higher? Over to blocky place, please. Over to here, and then over to here, and then come down to this tile, this tile, this tile, and then can I have a U-shaped lift to go from here to, there we go, solar's been done, and plug that into there. Okay, can I do that? A little bit of a roundabout method, but I can't come right across the border because I still need to get into this bucket to drop off coal. But that should be all I need to get the excess compost, please. And then you are already prioritized out, so it should be the excess goes over here and it's going to get turned into dirt. And that dirt can obviously go into the great dirt bucket, and then we can use the great dirt to fill up something. All right, you load up crew. Great. Can I have you go to here? What's your distance? 1084 and 1057. Okay. What? 1157. Can you go to 1084, please? All right. Bye, Mr. Shippy. We'll see you back in a minute. All right. You guys have nothing to dig. I disagree. There's definitely iron ore left. Okay. Can I bring up a designation? Can I clear this? All right. This is 2, 4, 5. Okay. So this is 5 tiles deep from 6, which means you should be at +1. +1, please. Okay. So can I have a dig from here to here to here, and then can I have you aim up? Sure, we're gonna try that. We're gonna see if that clears out last this iron. Can I get a little bit of digging over there, and can I get a touch of digging over there? All right, and then this also has iron as well. Can I again clear this so I can see what the hell I'm doing? And can I get designations? You have 3 tiles. Let's go with. And 1, 2, 3. Let's go with 4. Can I do that? And sure. Can I do this? Can I just go with a -4? From here to here to here. And then can I do one better? And can I have you angled down? Yep. And then flat. Just going to enter a little bit lower. That should clear out that bit of iron. And then you 2 tiles. You're like 2 tiles as well. So can I go from here? Can I go down 2 tiles? Just scrape the whole top of that off. And then can I build myself a ramp? Yep. A ramp in. And can I even give myself a ramp out just in case. All right. Can we finally finish off that? I want all that gone. I want to be done with iron for good. All right. Invalid route assigned. That's okay. We're going to delete the route. Problem solved. All right. So you are partially full of iron. That implies... Oh. No. That implies the trucks are very busy. Okay, they're very busy, so they can't remove iron from the buckets, but we are putting iron in here at least, so that's something. All right, so with that done, next thing I want to do is, so we've done canola. That's going to get turned to biodiesel. We have Mr. Shippy who has sailed to here. Great. I would like you to go visit this particular pirate. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, but now you're fully upgraded. Just drive through Death Alley and take out everybody, please. All right, can I go into research? Can we delete ship weapons? Because we've done that. And ship engine, because we've done that. And microchip 2s we've done. Great. And can I bring that back up? Okay, you're blocked because you have too much rock. That's fine. We're throwing the rock in this hole as fast as I can. All right, ship in battle. Great. Can you kill something worthwhile? All right. Next thing you want to do is here. I have these little guys. We won! Yay! And we have 3,560 hit points. Okay. I want to see if there's a repairman on the ship and he can fix up the ship a little bit. All right. This. I'm really at the point where I need to have everything off this hill. We need to have everything cleared off this hill. So, can I remove that? I've already rerouted you. Can I also remove you? Because I've rerouted you. I need to reroute, and I've already rerouted you. So, we have a repairman on the ship. Good to know. So, as long as we can visit another place after combat, we can repair the ship a little bit. 3720. We took 0 damage. Wow. Well, that ship's a dead ship. All right, so I need to move everything off here so I can get a clear cut through here. So what I need to do is start looking at different pipes and different bits of infrastructure and see what we can remove. So you, pipe. Can I have this pipe? Can I have you go from here? Actually, can I do this pipe instead? Can I have this pipe? You're going to go here to here to here. Up. Up, 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 up. No, bring that back. Okay, 3750. 292522. Oh, okay. You're a mean shippy. I have 50 armor to your 20 armor. You had 3 cannons with 20 miles worth of range. I have 2 cannons with 25 miles worth of range. Okay, so he took some damage, but that's fine. We have 1320 left, and then in theory, we're off to our next target, and in theory, we're going to repair along the way because we have a repairman on board. Right, and ship in battle, and that's a decent repair job, I do have to say. 2250. Although that's, again, some big ships who have an awful lot of hit points. But you're dead, and the patrol ship is also dead. We have 780 hit points left. It's fine. All right, but that's Mr. Shippy. He's done Death's alley. Yep, and for our luck, we found a rock mine. We also found some electronics, and some electronics. That's great because I'm short on all electronics at the moment. All right, can I have this pipe? This pipe we've got to here. This is this pipe, which is that pipe over there. Okay, can I have you go from here to this balancer, please? Balancer. Okay, can I plug that in? Can I delete you? Also, I should have this back up on the screen because I have one other problem I need to sort out. You. I have a lack of poly. I have a lack of poly for a number of reasons. Sand seems to be mostly recovered, but part of it has to do with sand outright. I just don't have enough sand because we're dragging the end of this mine, which means you are having some problems staying full. So what I need to do before I go and finish rearranging everything on the hill is I need to... that's fine, that retaining wall is fine. I need to set up a new sand mine. So I need to pop out to new sand mine, so to speak. New sand mine, I want to do a few things. One, I want to upgrade that box to that box. Two, I want to build that belt and that belt and all of those belts and the actual station itself. Sort of be handy if I had all that built. Also, can I get you upgraded, please? And can I get you upgraded? And then I want to upgrade this belt again because I need to put materials in the station a whole lot faster. And that should give me that'll help if those are going that way. So that should give me a 450 belt here, which then splits to two 200s, which then feeds this station. This station needs to have that unpaused. Cool. And then I feel like you guys are running out of things to do. Okay. There's still iron here. Right. Can I have... So you say there's one in these 9 tiles and one in these 9 tiles. Because what this does is it tells you if there is a tile's worth of iron in the average of the 9 tiles around it. Turns out there is a tile's worth of iron. Okay. Can I have you? Can I cut you down? Can I come to here? Can I then go there to there plus that? And if I look inside here, I can see some iron here. So can I remove that? Can I do a cut up? Yep, can I just cut a couple of tiles in from down below? And that hopefully clears out last list. This is dead and this is not. Okay, can I have you... I'm just going to go one tile lower. That's the easy solution. Yep, out to here. Okay, alright. Ship was fully repaired. Nice! Mr. Shippy, go say hi to that pirate. Don't stop at the first one and greet them and then come back home damaged. Just drive right through the whole lot. Can I also do that? To see iron on that edge. Yes, I am really pedantic. I would like to get all the iron out of the hills before I pack up the gold mine done. Can I do that tile as well and that tile as well? Because I see iron right there. Can I do that? And you guys are hanging around. Can we do that as well? All right. Okay. I need to sand. All right. So sand, we have a sand loading station. We have you guys mining sand. We have a belt coming in. Excellent. Sand unloading over here. I need to unpause this. Yep, you've already got your belt in and built. We've already got a balancer in here, so I can prioritize the old sand over the new sand. So now all I need is a chew. Now, I have one wagon. Okay, I thought I had more. All right, can I get a, well, can I click you, can I click you, can I click you? All right, I need to have a new line. We're gonna call you sand. Can I give you the picture of sand? Can I also get applied line color to train cars? Yep, and the line color is gonna be this one. All right, can I add a stop? I want our sand trains to go to, that's too far, our sand waiting station. After go to sand waiting station, I wish them to go to the sand loading station. I want you to be full before you're allowed to leave. And then I want you to come to our unloading station, being over here, here, and then I want you to be empty before you're allowed to leave here. The only other thing I need to add to this is, I can't pin that, that's annoying. Okay, the only other thing I need to add to this is, I need to add, well, sand unload. Okay, I need to add a train limit of 2 because we can only have 2 trains, i.e. one in the station and one in the stacker, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lanes, and I'm potentially using 6 of them. So I need to make sure that I only have 2 trains here, that way I don't overload that stacker. And at this end, I can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 over here. So in theory, I can have a total of 8 trains. Realistically, Not going to be nearly that much. Can I have you come do this? Yep. And can I have one of you? Actually, no, I'm just going to go steal one from clearing crew. Clearing crew, a special ops. Clearing crew is here. You have 14. Can I steal 3 of them? And then can I steal 3 trucks as well? Can I go back to sand? And can I have 5 trucks and 3 diggy boys? Okay, can I ping that for 2 seconds? Nope. And nope. And yes. Okay. So you are going to be doing sand. You're going to be doing sand and you. You're going to be doing sand. Okay. All right. So 3 of you are off doing sand. That is this pretty much done. No, there's more. Here, another tile deeper, and then another tile deeper, and another tile deeper. Okay. All right. And in the meantime, yeah, everybody seems to be mostly done here. And we are literally dumping every piece of rock I have on the whole damn map in this hole as fast as I possibly can. All right. Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that? All right. Cool. All right. I need to have choose. All right. Can I have a new train? It needs to go onto the sand line. I need 1, 2. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get that train built? Cool. Can I have him have a friend and a friend and a friend and a friend and 1 more friend? Yep. Okay. So that's going to take a minute or 2. Our main limiting factor is actually iron plates because this only holds 400 and I need 560 per train. But normally I don't build trains en masse. We found a quartz mine. Can I? Ooh, uranium. Okay. Can I go to here? Okay. Normally I don't mass build them. I mass build wagons and I mass build them and just we'll scrap them and let them sit in the warehouse. Let me pull out later. Okay. So. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of digging. All right. Can I go back to this? All right. So, I need to pull diesel. Okay, diesel. Can I grab diesel? Can we go from... Like, I'm really tempted to just cut across. Actually, what's stopping me going across? You're a pipe. Digging crews get in. Okay, that's what's stopping me going across. All right, can I have you go here, here, here. Okay, keep going. Here, here. That pipe still goes. That one, that one, that one. Up to here, here somewhere. Hello? I mean, something's in the way. Oh, somebody literally planted a tree where it already decided to run the pipe. That's rude. Can I go to here? Can I go here? Can I go this way? Can I go... actually, no. That's where I want to hit. Okay, can I hit that? Alright. Can I get you built? And can I get you built? Alright. So that's diesel. Also moved out of the way. That is going to the left, right? Yes, and it's on the ground. Whatever. Don't care at this point. Okay, can I get that removed? Alright, next one I have is this water. This water is down here. Can I go from here to here to... Oh. Here. Okay, no. Here to... This one, this one, this one. Here, somewhere. Okay, and then... Can I plug into this water? Right. There... No. Huh? Oh, it's got split. Okay. So, oh cool, you didn't even attach to start with. Alright, even better. Can I go from here to here? Okay, so you should be... Cool, you have the 2 on the other side. Alright, can I do that? And can I do that? And then can I do... that is going up. Cool, can I get rid of that? Alright. Okay, so you guys are all very upset. I can see that. Okay, and then I found more iron ore. That's not annoying at all. Right, can we go... You know what? Are you minus... Okay, we're going to -3. -2. Flat. Okay, and then immediately doesn't go flat because that's the way. Alright, can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that? Alright, can I grab the clearing crew? Can I have you guys? You. No, you. Can I have you edit area? Can you come help with this project? Alright, because there's a lot of digging power over there and you can come help over here. Alright, I need to move you. Can I grab you? Can I drag you? Again, I'm taking these all the way around the edge. The idea being that this will be the last great move. And in theory, I can clear up enough space that I can start getting, start getting the food belts lowered down to the lower area. And I need to have at least some of them plugged in end to end because I have no buffer at this end. Because I'm close enough and everything's belt fed. So I don't need to have a buffer at the other end until you go and break all the belts. Okay, so you're fertilizer 2. Can I plug you into fertilizer 2, please? That one, great. Can I have that built? And then I have this one disconnected. And I have fertilizer 1, which, like I said before, is backup to a backup. So frankly, if it wasn't connected, nobody would probably know and nobody would probably care. But I want to make sure it's there for that moment when I accidentally break sour water, which I'm willing to bet is going to happen sooner or later. Because, you know, it's kind of a mystery. You always accidentally break something when you're going around upgrading things and doing things. Okay, can I have you go there and can you go there? All right. Can I have you get built? And can I have you get unbuilt? All right. So with that done, I have moved all the pipes out of the way. My first belt I want to get moving is going to be tofu. So I want to have tofu on this 4 line, which means I need to potentially dig that. I can't dig that in one hit, but what I can hopefully do is bring the belt down, then drag the belt this way to go over here, and then do that a few times with a few different belts, then we should be fine. Too much poop has a high supply of poop. Oh. It shouldn't do. Why does it have a high supply of poop? Because I don't have filter medium. Why don't I have filter medium? Because I don't have coal. Why don't I have coal? Because you don't have an import on it. Why do you not have an import? You had an import. Okay. Only because it's right there. Only because I see it. Cool. Alright, so this area has now been carved out. Alright, I need to set up this. So we're going to go 13 here, which is going to line up with our 13 over here. Can I have this? This is already assigned to the whole area. I'm allowing rock and dirt to be dumped here. And I'm going to see that the dirt tower is stuck. Can I go to, is it that one? It is that one. Cool. Can I move this to here? We're just lobbing dirt in the hole without a care in the world because I don't have the topsoil ready to go. You. Can I remove all 6 of you and 10 of you? And can I move them to sand? Sure. Can I have 2? Actually, I don't need 2 more. I really don't need 2 more. Because those buckets are full enough. And if we go look at this side, I don't know where my trains are. There's one. Cool. Slows down 60 for the corner because we know about that. We knew it was going to be a little bit slower around those corners. But with the iron mine now gone, we can solve that problem. You're going to head through here 60, but then you can accelerate up. And then you're going to hit the downhill, which means you're going to go straight to max speed, which is nice. You have to even put the brakes on. And then we can keep cruising. And then come into the station. Is this our first train route? It might be the first train. And then pull in here and do the unload. Oh, there you go. There's our first train. Our first train brought in almost 6,000 sand. Not quite. Purely because I don't have the other office up and running. Actually, we could just... No. I want to build another office. I want to build another office, but that means more people. All right. You were being prioritized to use that one first. I only have a 450 belt coming out, so that's fine. And it also means that now nobody's working in here. Well, actually, first off, can I go back to... Oh, actually, I have spare diggies. Can I shove all of them in here? That should speed up this process a lot. Okay, can I have that get marked down to there, and then we're just going to preemptively dig that out. I don't know if that's right or not, but we're just going to preemptively dig it. Okay, can I go to... well, first off, are you fixed your filter medium problem? Yes. Okay, so we're processing 320 and you are spitting out 270, so it's going to take a while for that to catch up. That's fine. All right, can I come back to... Wow, sardines in a can. All right, can I come back to this? All right, can I have 13 from here to here? Also 13 from there to there. Can I have my angle 12 to 3 from there to here, and from there to this corner? Okay, and then can I have my flat 3 from there to there, and from there to there, and then this part as well. And done. Okay, and technically I that way. And no. Yeah, that way. Cool. All right. So that gets us to this point. From here to here, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. For the moment, I'm going to have this done before I worry about, well, trying to line up, straighten out the train tracks. But also means you can go away. All those belts can go away. All those belts, I say, can go away. Those buckets can go away. I empty these buckets. Okay, these 2 buckets can go away. Once these buckets are empty, they can go away. Also need to come to here and unpause you. I need to turn that off because I just don't care. Can I have a split in here? And then can I get U-shaped balancer in there and in there? And can I do that? You are going to be the priority in. You are going to be nope and nope. And that should be that running. And then once we've bled out this iron and also this iron. No, and we're just bringing over crap tons of iron. Great. All right, so this one I also want to delete as well because you don't need to do anything anymore. And yes, okay. So we're going to delete that one as well. That'll get moved into these buckets. These buckets will eventually get emptied. Then I can reroute the belts from the front to the back. And actually, I can do that now. I can get rid of you. I can remove... No, those 2 tiles. Cancel that. Okay, can I remove that? Alright, I have from here. Okay, from there to there. Then you can empty into this one, and you can empty into this one as well. No, you have a connector. I need this connector to go away. Actually, no. I need this bucket to go away. Solved. Yes, if the bucket goes away, I only have 1 drop-off bucket, but that's fine. I can have you go into there. I can have that get built, and then all I need to do is remove that, and that, and that. And then I can just have a straight belt go from there to there and bypass that. Okay, so all these buckets get emptied into this bucket, and once those buckets are emptied, we can empty those buckets, and then we should be fine. Woo! All right, you. Can I go back to this? All right, so I need to now clear some stuff off the hill. Can I get that dug, that dug. All right. I need to move these belts, but I can't, and I need to get a belt through to here. So that means I need to remove a lot of things. It's going to be problematic. Can I get that dug? Can I get you guys all out of there, please? Can you move to here? Can you move to here? Can I have more flat walls here? Not that I need this much, I don't think, but alright. So our plan is flat lift. Can I have a lift here? Alright, so I want you to be 6 tiles high. I want you to be on the ground and also be 6 tiles high. Can you be an in and can you be an in? So the plan would be we would grab 5 tiles, 5 tiles, 4 tiles. Sure. Alright, can I come under the diesel pipe? Alright, we would come from here to here. Then we go into the first one, and then from the first one to the second one, and then can I clear off some designations so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Alright, and then we can take out tofu from here straight across, except there's a mountain still in the way. So that's going to have to wait a minute. Alright, but right above tofu, I have veggies. So can I grab veggies? Can you come here at height number 1, which would go to here, and then you would go... Okay, you just need to stop there for a second. You would go into this guy. And into this guy. And then you would go from here to there. And then from there to there. And then out. Okay, and then I need to dig out those tiles. Diggy. Okay, can we get that dug? Now, as I start digging this, I'm going to have a problem that these retaining walls are going to fall over, which can be bad. But can I remove you, you, and you, and you? Alright, and can I also get Mr. Shippy Shippy? We went here, you only have 2 friends, so go visit one of them, and then maybe we'll visit the other one afterwards. Alright. Tree planter is what? Tree planter is stuck. Okay. You planting yourself in. Perfect. Alright. Can I go back to this? Alright. So that's my first 2 belts. Obviously, there's more belts to put in after that. I can remove that. I can... actually, I can grab you. Can I have a U-shaped lift? Because the next one's going to be, knowing my food build, it'll be corn or taters? It's corn. Then taters. Alright, can I double check? It's corn. Alright, so we have corn. Corn comes from here. At height number 2, goes to here, and then goes into that. Okay, and you jump the gun, and you're the wrong belt. Okay, can I have you? Go into there. Okay, then can I have corn go from here to here, and then from there it goes in theory in a straight line. Now I can't do the straight line thing yet. I also can't do the tofu because the tofu keeps breaking. So I can get rid of you. I can get rid of you. I want to remove that. I want to remove that. I want to remove that. Can I get rid of that one, and that one? Okay, that's our first 3 belts, which frees me a little bit of space. I need to get... What I need to do is I need to replace some of the food with some of the new food and get these belts run through. So can I do... can I get rid of corn as well? Can I get rid of... Can I not get rid of... I really can't just randomly get rid of things. Can I... Yeah, right there, please. Can I do taters? And then can I do taters down here? Okay, and then can I have you and you? Alright, if I did... taters, snackaroos, veggies, right? Fruit, sorry, my bad. Alright, so I did you, and you, and you. Okay, can I have... that go away. Can I have height number 1 goes to here, and then into there, and then from there to there, and then our next one being the fruit comes down. Oh, height 3, height number 2 comes to here, comes down height number 1 here, and then there. Then in theory I can delete. Okay, I can delete in theory. Oh god, I only see them down here. Alright, okay, there's taters there. Okay, I can delete taters. I can delete snackaroos, which oh, that's one of them. I can delete that, and that's snackaroos, right? It is. Cool. Can I delete that? Alright, if I can delete those ones, that clears me a little bit more space. Okay, can I get there's bread and eggs. Eggs seem to be sticking out the most, so can I grab eggs from here? And can I have you... Well, actually, what I have at the back, I have meat, I have eggs, and then I have bread. Okay, can I bring you? Can I bring you to here, and then out to here somewhere? I don't care how you get down, you just need to get down. And this was what? This is meat. Okay, can I bring meat through to here? And that looks like meat. Can I plug that into there? Great. So that's meat hooked up and rerouted, right? Right. Okay. So if I can get meat moved, then I can do the same with eggs, bread. I think it's eggs. Can I go there, 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 there. Come on. Here to here to here to here somewhere, and then you get plugged into you. Cool. Hopefully that's eggs. Can I do this end? That is definitely eggs. Cool. Alright, can I get eggs deleted as well? Can I get medical moved? So medical goes from here to here to... Come on. Yeah, medical's one I don't want to cut off, because the second you cut off medical supplies, just do any sort of belt renovations, anything minor, that's when deadly flu season kicks in. Guaranteed. Every time. I've got enough hours in this game. I know it's out to get me. Alright, can I plug that into... Okay, fine. Can you go there, and then can you go into there? Alright, so if I get medical, and then I need at least one more, and the logical one is going to be bread. Bread should have enough in it for me, food-wise, that I should be able to get you down the hill as well. Come on, anyway. Get there to there to there to there to there to there to here somewhere, and then from there to there. Great. If I get that done, all right, and then I can delete the bread belt. Then I can disconnect sausages plus also cake, and then I can come to this end and disconnect sausages and cake, and therefore I am now more than confident that I can have some sort of food in the town and have you guys rip out the mountain. All right, I need this done, like right now. All that please. I don't need these supports anymore, and as soon as I can get a straight line, which I might actually cut back anything there. As soon as I get a straight line through here, I can put these belts, reconnect them over there, and then I can then take my time removing everything else. I'm not going to take my time, I'm going to get it done pretty much straight away, but I can at least have, I can start putting the new belts through, and that also means that we get a nice, simple, plain waterfall, well, plain, nice, simple, and organized waterfall to bring all the resources down from our 14 plateau down to our 4 plateau, and then run them straight into the town. So I'm going to get this done between episodes. Next episode, I need to sort out the poly problem, which is going to be an Arc Furnace Mark II. So it means we need to start playing with Arc Furnace Mark II, which is great because I can cut back on the coal usage. In the meantime, we have multiple chews that have sand. You have arrival conditions not met, which implies that I have one here. Yep. Waiting to unload. Another one in the stacker waiting to unload as well, which means I should be able to clear out the last of this problem as well. And can I have you go 1 tile lower? Oh, I should be able to do that. I should be able to do that. I should be able to have the last sand cleared out of here. And that means I need to have another part of the map filled in. Yep. Cool. We didn't have parts of the map filled in. A lot of parts of the map filled in. All right. And there is still an awful lot to do over here. Yep. All right. This is where I'm going to leave this episode. We've got an awful lot done. We have an awful lot of filling to do. But the iron mine is finally gone. The buckets will slowly empty over time. And that should give me plenty of time to get the new... Nope. They're not empty yet. Cancel. Allow resources in. There we go. Cancel. Allow resources in. Okay. That should give me plenty of time to, well, empty out these buckets before I have to worry about setting up the new iron mine. And even then, it's not that hard to set up. We have all the train infrastructure in place, which means new mines is literally send out new diggy boys, build in new sorters, new buckets, and away we go. All right, but with all that said and done, I'm gonna leave this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in our next episode with a wonderful little waterfall to bring our resources down to the next level. All right, that's it. I'm out. Thanks for watching. See you next one. Bye.